I want to especially thank you, our both countries. Nigeria and China has a lot of things in common and have shared great relationship in the time past, especially in the struggle for economic independence. China was once like Nigeria before they were able to persevere to this point of greatness. That today, China have joined the league of the world power, particularly because of their economic independence. And nations now depend on China for virtually everything. I want to congratulate you, the Chinese people. You've done well for yourself. And let me also say that I've had cause to interact with your ambassador here, the Chinese ambassador to Nigeria. He's such a great man with great vision. And I hope both countries will support him to actualize his plans for mutual benefit of both parties. Mr. Chairman of Nigeria and China, I want to, however, speak on very few issues. One is the COVID-19. And you may recall that COVID-19 was a shocker to the world. When we woke up one morning and the entire world was set confused because of the COVID-19. And I want to commend China on the effort and pragmatic step they took in containing this deadly virus. But that left Africa in a sorry state. That increased our level of poverty. Our youth not getting jobs, people thrown out of job. That means this has come to explain to me that the world is a global village when it comes to crisis of this nature. China sneezed, and China coughed or sneezed, and the whole world caught cold. And America will sneeze, and the whole world will catch cold. That's to tell you that there is no escape for anybody when it comes to disaster in this global village. What I'm talking about, Mr. Chairman of this great committee, is the issue of the climate change. 70 years ago, China, America, Germany, France went up in an industrial revolution pack and to develop their country, create their economy and create jobs and better their nation. Now by so doing, there was a emission of carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. And little do we know that this will constitute a major problem to the climate change of the world. But during that period, this pollution and carbon dioxide emission has trapped the heat in the world. And that is what is called global warming. By global warming today, the world temperature has increased by 1.5 degrees centigrade. And that is why California is on fire, China flooding, Nigeria desertation in the north, Lagos flooding, South Sudan flooding. These are all problems of the climate change. And we're told that the climate clock is clicking fast, and that in the next 6 years, we shall be having the temperature rise to 2 degrees centigrade. And when this happens, there might be total submergence of part of Africa, and desertation and problems of poverty will increase. Now, unfortunately, Africa is yet to benefit from industrial revolution, but we have to be part of those who pay the ugly price of the climate change arising from the industrialization of China, America, Germany, and France. My question to you, Mr. Chairman, what is China doing to support Nigeria on going green and technology. How could you, in the face of this imminent danger, partner with Nigeria to go green? I'm told that in a couple of years to come, there will be no more fuel cars, diesel cars, and trucks in China. But in Nigeria, we're still battling with diesel cars and polluting the atmosphere. What is the Chinese plan ensuring that as they are now doing well in renewable energy, how can you partner with Nigeria to also catch up immediately in this renewable energy that will not be backward in that? That is my number one question to this great audience. Number two will be the issue of security. Mr. Ambassador, Mr. Vice Chairman, you did mention about the beautiful rail built along Kaduna Road. It may surprise you that that rail is not functional now because of insecurity. Now, there can be progress in our economy if there's no security. What effort is the Chinese making to support our dear President, President Mohamed Buhari, who is today faced with so many challenges of insecurity, to come out of these, our challenges, and also to address this issue of the Chinese being kidnapped alongside with other nationalities? We will be very grateful to know what are you doing to support the Nigeria insecurity challenge, because those railways and roads will not help us if there's still a matter of insecurity. I like to say that in this relationship between the Chinese and Nigeria, and the China and Nigeria, Nigeria has remained on the side of importation over the years, because we have not been able to establish our industries to support Africa. Now, but while we're importing these goods, I want to state here that the quality of goods sent to Nigeria by the Chinese company is far below the standards like the one they sent to America. Now, anytime a Nigerian imports any good from China, the Chinese manufacturers send a poor quality to Nigeria and send a good quality in China. Now, I'm even told that when you go to China, they will ask you, you want African quality or you want American quality? I want to request you, Mr. Vice Chairman, that from now henceforth, to maintain this good relationship, the Chinese government must insist that the highest standard, like American standard, should be sent to Nigeria, even when our sons and daughters demand for low quality. That will help the image of China in Nigeria and create a better relationship. I'd like to say also that Mr. Vice Chairman, this might be the first time we are getting people-to-people relationship. Every time the Chinese government ask all the African head of states to come to China, every African head of state goes to China because we believe that the Chinese are our friends and our brothers and can partner with us. Now, every time we get loans and aid to support Africa, and year in by year out, Africa is not getting better as a result of loans and support. What is happening in the area of technology? The secret of Chinese today is technology. What are you doing to support Nigeria in the area of technology that they can also harness the material resources of their land to grow? I think that in this new relationship that both of you have championed, the issue of technology must take a center stage for the Nigerian-China relationship to better our both economy. because I realize that the best friend of China is Nigeria, and we need to benefit from that. I have one major concern, is the treatment of Nigerians in China. Of recent, we saw a viral video of how one of our ambassadors or staff of the embassy was being maltreated by the security of China. Mr. Vice Chairman, whether that is a true story or not true story, the Chinese need to make a categorical statement to correct this impression. I'm talking about people-to-people relationship. And we would like you to please send to this foreign, our committee, all the list of Nigerians in jail and all the list of Nigerians standing trial and for what offenses they have committed, so that we can, as a committee through our chairman, take a decision and make our conclusion as what will be the next line of action. Okay. So this will help the people-to-people relationship. And finally, so my other colleagues can speak. Mr. Vice Chairman and distinguished colleagues of the Chinese side, Nigeria is going through its challenges in history. And I'm sure China once went through this. We need partnership now. And we need to hold our hands in partnership with the Chinese. We need to look at our back and see the Chinese support us, partner with us in developing our resources. The news here is that some of the solid minerals here are being mined illegally by foreigners, Chinese inclusive. That's the story here. We need to clear this air to maintain a better relationship. And with that, I want us to establish a proper cultural relationship. I'm the chairman, Senate Committee on Culture. I know there's COVID-19, but after COVID-19, there is need for China and Nigeria to establish a cultural relationship, not necessarily just business. Sometimes we need to start relating with you. We see a lot of Nigerians now marrying the Chinese, very, very good. And I'm sure some Chinese are marrying some Nigerians, very good. Cultural relationship can make us know each other better, exchange our culture and our tradition, and to ensure that every Nigerian that comes to China is treated with dignity, is treated as a human being, is treated as a giant of Africa in Nigeria. With this, I believe our relationship will grow stronger and stronger. Thank you, and God bless all of you.